Video City, Video City. Yes, this is Dan's Card Corner, and today I have 2 packs of Topps Video City. Best video games. 3 rub-off game cards, 3 stickers, and 1 stick bubblegum. Oh dear. Yeah, it's the same for both of them. I fear time has not been kind to the gum that lurks within these packs. Apparently it's bazooka gum, though. It's the juiciest, bubble-blowingest bubblegum around. You'll love the comics and great prizes, too. So these are from 1983, so these are as old as I am. And 1983, of course, was infamously the year of the infamous video game crash. That being said, but I guess people tend not to really think about today is that 1983 video game crash really was just the home video game market that the bottom fell out of. The arcades were still doing fine. In fact, around that time when Time Warner sold Atari off, they actually did only sell off the home division. They kept the arcade division, and that caused any number of copyright issues in the decades going forward. But yeah, we'll open these up and see what they're like. I'm thinking they're probably similar, since these are rub-off or scratch-off cards. They're probably similar to the Topps Nintendo Game Pack cards from... they were 89, I guess, so 6 years later. They kind of recycled, I guess, the same concept, I'm thinking, when they got the Nintendo license. But anyway, due to the condition of those sticks of gum in here, I think I'm going to jump cut myself a paper plate here. So bear with me for a second. So let's open these up and I'll see what lurks within. I'll go with this one first, since this feels like there's even more pieces of gum than in the other pack. At least the, well, I did rip a little bit at the end, but yeah, the gum, I'm not even going to attempt to try it, but it is in many, many pieces, and it looks like it left residue on this last card, unfortunately, too. But yeah, we have some stickers for Turbo here, including one where you can fill in your own high score. We have another sticker for Zaxxon. Zaxxon is a blast. And it looks like there's a puzzle card on the back of this one. This one has an ad for Electronic Games Magazine, where you can actually send it in and subscribe. And then the last sticker is also for Turbo, with some more gum residue. Ugh. So yeah, we have one of these for Zaxxon. A little bit busier here than the Nintendo ones, with the scratch-off pieces covering a lot more of the card and a lot more of the artwork than on the Nintendo ones. But you have the rules for the game on the back. And we have one for, actually we do have a Nintendo one here in Donkey Kong Jr. The only game to date where Mario has played a villain. You actually play, of course, as Donkey Kong Jr. trying to save Senior. Mario had turned the tables after the first game and captured Donkey Kong, and Donkey Kong Jr. is saving him. And of course there's the whole... is it even a fan theory? Is it considered canon? The whole idea that the Donkey Kong you play as in Donkey Kong Jr. is actually Donkey Kong Jr. And Cranky Kong is the original Donkey Kong. Yeah, anyway, very similar format to the Nintendo cards, where they even have the same shape of a TV screen, or I guess in this case an arcade cabinet screen, as the border for the card. Very poorly centered, too, on this one, which I think we saw that a little bit in the Nintendo ones, too. And then the last one, which again has a little bit of discoloration, not too much residue, actually. Scratched this little bit off, but yeah, other than that, actually not too bad for residue, but some discoloration from the gum. And this one's a little more straightforward, kind of a maze. Alright, so pack number 2. Actually a different bazooka ad on the back, isn't it? And that one ripped. Alright, so let's see what horrors lurk under the cards here. Actually not so bad. The gum itself is kind of discolored, and once again it discolored what looks like a Frogger card here. That's too bad. I would have wanted to keep a Frogger one, probably. So we have another Turbo sticker. We have the same Turbo sticker. And we have another Turbo sticker that we had a repeat of in the first pack. And we also have a repeat of the Donkey Kong Jr. card, I think it's the same one. Let's see. Yeah, that's the same one. Okay. And then we have a Frogger card here. That's the one, what, huh? Hang on. Oh, I guess we missed one. Yeah, the Turbo card was sticking to it, and it's actually a repeat from the other pack, too. And then we do have a Frogger one, which, unfortunately, does have the gum discoloration on the back. Definitely not trying that gum. Actually, a little bit of the scratch-off parts wearing off, too, it looks like, although it's very possible that they were always like that. So, yeah, unfortunately, these didn't hold up so well in the packs. I always forget Frogger was actually a Sega game, huh? Because I think Konami was actually the distributor. Konami, I think, had their name on the cabinet in the US. But yeah, I guess that was a Sega game originally. Anyway, yeah, I mean, I would say they kind of perfected the formula for these things with the Nintendo ones, where they didn't have quite as much busyness with the scratch-off pieces on the front of the card. The artwork was able to show through a little bit more. Certainly the centering was a little better, although a little bit of an issue on the Nintendo ones. Just based on these two packs, there's a lot of repeats. I don't know how many cards are in the series. I didn't see anything saying that, but yeah. Yeah, unfortunately not quite as good as the Nintendo counterparts that came out a few years later, but still fun to see, still good memories. So anyway, that's it for now. We will see you next time for more Dan's Card Corner with something different. We'll see you then.